Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my morning planning routine. So the very first thing that I do is check my emails and my messages. This is because I go to sleep pretty early, and so a lot can happen overnight, such as cancellations or rescheduling, that type of thing. So I like to check in with all of that just as it relates to planning out my day. Obviously, I like to check in to see what all I missed in general, but especially as it relates to planning out my day. Then I also like to check our bank account because I want to see what has taken place overnight, any new transactions, any new income, expenses, anything like that, because I am soon going to track that stuff in a few. And then the next thing that I like doing is heading to my habit tracker / journal section just to kind of check in if there are any epiphanies that I had the night before or just anything. I just go ahead and write it into this section, which, like I said, is like a journal. And of course, I like to track the habits, how much I slept, and any habits from the previous night. Then I like to update my monthly calendar. Again, changes can take place. Like I found out that I have an MDR on Friday, so that takes precedence, essentially it's more important than any other meeting. So therefore, I am just updating that. And then I'll make a few other updates as well, such as we woke up today thinking about how we want to basically combine the dates that I was supposed to have with my friends and make it more like a little gathering or party so that we can all hang out and bring our spouses and it can be like a whole thing. So that was a revelation that took place overnight, but we were thinking about having that little party situation anyway. But once I found out about that MDR, that kind of changed up a lot of the plans and how my day is going to go on Friday. Let's see. The next thing that I like doing is basically, in addition to updating my monthly calendar, I like to update my weekly section as well. And I think of my weekly calendar as the area to the left of my weekly overview. So once we go back in a few minutes, I'll share with you what I'm talking about. So in addition to updating the monthly calendar, I like to drag over everything from the month to the week and just update that. So I always have it at a glance. And like I said, that is the left side. I consider this area here, this whole area where the events are, as my weekly planning section. And that's mainly because even if I didn't write any of my to-dos on the right side of the page, this would still always be, like my weekly section, because I do have a daily planning page that I often use. I'm not using it today. I really only use it if my day is going to be hectic, and really that's not too many days. Maybe the weekends every now and again, but for the most part, my weeks have been pretty chill, and I intend for it to be that way. But since I am not doing a daily planner spread, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write in any to-dos that I have thought of, especially now since we're going through with the party. And so I'm going to write in those on this right section. And then what I would do if I was planning for the day is I would drag all of the events from this specific day and all of the to-dos that I want to get done on that specific day. And I would take those over to the daily overview page, which looks very much like this weekly overview. By the way, this planner is available for free. Now, I have noticed, I guess you guys have noticed that I have been adding to this planner by adding different pages, and I haven't added every single page to the free planner. So if you download the free planner and the free budget workbook, you'll get it as it was released a couple of months ago. I have not actually gone through and added any more of these pages. I should, but I haven't done that as of right now. So what I'm doing instead of planning out a whole day on a daily page is I am just highlighting the tasks that I want to get done today. And when I'm doing this voiceover is the day that I'm talking about, which is Monday, March the 13th. So these are my plans as of the morning of March the 13th. And the final thing that I like to do is update my budget planner. Again, I have a budget workbook that you can download, and it's an accomplice, if you will, to the simple planner. So it will basically look just like it. But I like to go through here and just add any updates, because once I do my monthly calendar or my monthly budget in Notion, I rarely go back to write in any new to-dos or anything like that. That's just like a solid plan at the beginning of the month. And then any changes, like I found out my husband was getting a bonus on the 24th, any changes like that, I'll just put it here in my planner, because I reference this budget planner probably more than I reference my Notion, except I do track my expenses in Notion, which you're going to see in a few days when we come back to do my evening or nighttime planning routine. So it's a little different, and I'm excited to walk you guys through it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days as I share with you my nighttime planning routine. Bye guys.